Yeah, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. We got a tough one today. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one today. We're gonna get it started. Let's jump right in. First and foremost, thank you for joining. People that do join, appreciate you rocking with me. I don't want to say too much on that front just yet, but we getting there. We getting close. We got 80 subscribers, I think now. So, like I always start out the show, please be sure to smack that like button and smack the subscribe. We need 1,000 people, right? Right before the end of the season, I'm praying I can start going live with my GoPro while at the games and give you some of that footage live as opposed to always bringing up videos. So let's just dive right into it. Bottom line, out of respect for everything that's going on, you guys know I usually drink some beer or something, but today it's absolutely going to be sparkling water. Yeah, it's going to be sparkling water today. There's no easy way to break this, right? I mean, the whole world knows at this point about Henry Ruggs III. Very tragic, very sad. The one thing I can say about this right up front is I think Derek Carr said it best. The guy needs love right now, man. Clearly, he's going to be going through it in several ways. Not sure if everybody knows the backstory when it comes to Ruggs and his upbringing, how his best friend passed away in a car accident. I don't think it had to do with anything malicious or, I don't think it had anything to do with drugs, alcohol, anything like that. But unfortunately, I believe in high school, his best friend passed away. Hence why he had a special on ESPN, right? They had a big deal about it. Explain why he does the things he does, how he got into football, how his best friend basically forced him to go to Alabama to play instead of basketball. And, that's all she wrote. He throws the 3P sign in the air, whatever, or used to now at this point. All those things were a tribute to his homeboy. So, with that being said, I mean, you can imagine, what the young brother is going through right now. Beyond all of the people bashing and dumping on him, which, I mean, hey, rightfully so. I mean, let's be serious. Let's be real about it. It was a terrible thing that happened to him. Totally could have been avoided. We all know that. It's just tough. I mean, kid had his whole life ahead of him. Nothing but good things. I mean, if you even go back to my last live, I mean, the kid really started cooking, in my opinion. I think things were going really well for him. I think he really, really started to pick up. Like I said, running the route trees, all that good stuff. But unfortunately, often not at this point. I personally think his career is definitely over. I'll be shocked if he gets less than 5 years in prison. And when I say I think his career is over, I don't think his career is over from a physical standpoint or, the ability, if you will. I think the young brother's, career is over because of his mental state. Hey, a lot of people overcome a lot of things in life. And this will absolutely, definitely be the biggest thing that he will ever overcome. if and when that happens for him. I'm pulling for the kid. I really feel bad. It's just a tough situation. Um, yeah, I don't. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to have. I didn't broadcast yesterday. I wanted to give it some thought. I reached out to a few people, hoping that some people can join me and just have a conversation about it. We've all, I'm sure, right? Most of us have done stupid things in the past, right? Some really bad, some not so bad, but we've all been there at some point. Um, so again, I personally, I'm not dumping or bashing on the kid, like I say. He's going to get more than enough of his fair share when it comes to that. And again, rightfully so. I mean, somebody lost their life. 157? Like, wow. That's crazy. And you're talking in the suburbs not even in the highway. I also heard something along the lines of he clocked at 157 and within 2.5 seconds he dropped down to 124 or something around that stat. But obviously he saw something, couldn't react fast enough. Definitely not reacting fast enough at 157. That's insane. And that's why I think, he's definitely going to, along with obviously being impaired and being impaired twice the limit, that's where I see him at minimum getting 5 years. I think the maximum is 20 for what they can pass out, if you will. And I also believe that Nevada is like what they consider a dry state. So the last thing you want to do is something along these lines. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough watching this play out. Again, I mean, you can almost look at it as two people somewhat pretty much lost their lives, and not only that, everybody else that is and will be affected. Right, the young lady's family, as well as Henry Ruggs and his family. Right, he has a daughter. Girlfriend slash fiance, whatever that scenario situation is, and he's going to be dealing with this for the rest of his life. And I don't know how that's going to play out for him, man. My personal feelings is I'm more nervous for him as far as his mental state. That's going to be heavy on him. Yeah, I can't even imagine it. So, and the same goes for the family that lost their loved one, the young lady. I can't imagine it. 3:40 in the morning. You just don't expect these things. So it's going to be tough. Lastly, again, I'm going to say it again. I'm not dumping on the brother, man. I'm going to support the young brother as best as I can. Right, as far as not dumping on him. Not trying to make him feel any worse than he already does, right? I think it's all self-explanatory for him. We'll just have to wait it out, see how everything goes in court, see what they give him. I did also read something about his lawyers stating that based on the evidence, it's pretty much a wrap. There's no way out of it. The best he can do is show some major remorse and hopefully get some leniency on his time. Again, maximum of 20 or 22 years, somewhere around there. And it's just going to be tough. He's got 3 major felonies, I believe, reckless driving, DWI, and excessive speed or something like that. But yeah, I mean, what else can you expect? Going those speeds, I mean, clearly intoxicated, impaired. Nothing good is going to come out of that. Yeah, and now we're left stuck, kind of. Yeah, we'll discuss that a little bit more. Maybe if we can get some people up a little bit later on in the show. But yeah, let's move a little bit forward and talk about what's coming up this week. Like I said, we'll circle back and we'll continue to talk a little bit about the situation, how people feel about it, right? And yeah, dive into some other things. But what I like to do now is talk about what's coming up next, right? What do we do? Um, we need a receiver, right? You got Odell, you got Deshaun. Um, it's been some reports that we're reaching out, right? I can't imagine Mayock's not trying to do something. Am I okay with what we currently have? Yeah, kind of. I mean, do I think we can win with what we have? Absolutely. Um, Zay Jones is balling, man. You know, he's just needed a chance, right? He's just been needing a chance. I mean, he's got two guys, and he had two guys in front of him with Ruggs and Edwards, and now with Ruggs gone, I mean, it's time for him to step it up, man. And I think he absolutely has the ability to. For all we know, he may end up being better than Ruggs for us, right? He may end up having more of the possession slash, number one receiver skill sets and speed that we need. I mean, the kid can get open. That's obvious. He definitely has the wheels. I haven't seen him run the route tree, right? I mean, obviously he's had limited time. He's got two guys in front of him. So, but I mean, you don't get the name Big Play Zay for no reason, right? He got that name for a reason, and that's why he's going to get this shot, and I think he's going to make the best of it. Um, we got a good team. That's the other thing. I mean, distractions are going to happen. That's a guarantee, right? That's an absolute guarantee in the NFL anywhere, any league. Pop Warner on up, right? You're gonna have distractions in Pop Warner, right? So I mean, it is what it is. Do we have a good team? I think we have a damn good team. I think we have a shot. What's good, Bill? Yeah, we got a shot, man. I really think we're fine as far as our offense and what we're still capable of. I think we'll be more than fine. I think Zay does his thing, even if we don't get one of these guys, meaning the Deshaun Jacksons, the Odell Beckhams. We got to remember we got that one kid that I thought looked pretty good, Stoner. I don't know his first name. I think he was number 16 during the preseason, but that kid was balling, man. I was looking at him. I was watching preseason, and I was watching him, and there was a reason he made right the practice squad, and that's for obvious reasons. So, I mean, that's a possibility right there, right? Stoner, we got Stoner. He can potentially do something for us. Um, as far as filling in, and yeah, we have our tight ends, right? Waller, Carry I think we still have, and obviously Moreno. We got offense. I'm praying Jacobs comes back. I'm praying Jacobs is killing it, right? Jacobs should be healthy now. Let's go, Jacobs. It's time for you to get running. We got our boy Drake as well when it comes to the backfield and Rashard. So we have everything we need from skill positions, even without Ruggs. I mean, let's be real. He wasn't where he needed to be yet, anyways. Not for us as far as what we need. As far as more consistency as well as being capable of doing it all. A real true number one receiver. Um, and he wasn't there yet. So I mean, we'll see, right? Time will tell. This is a big game. I mean, I'm excited for it. I will absolutely be at this game. I wasn't gonna go initially, but I just couldn't help myself. So Yeah, tickets were fairly inexpensive, right? The Giants thing. Nobody wants to go see them. So yeah, I'll be there in full effect, and I'm excited. I'm really excited because I want to see what happens with us when we have more adversity than any other team at this point. Meaning, losing our coach, now losing our number one receiver. That's hard to come bounce back from. People's hearts are going to be heavy this week as far as Raiders. Will they be focused? I hope so. That's something we're going to find out. Yep, I see, Bill. I think that's a good shot. Meaning Odell. I think we got a good shot at potentially picking him up. But me personally, if I'm gonna try to pick somebody up based on what we have, I actually like Deshaun. Um, Deshaun Jackson is faster than everybody, right? He's going to be the burner, and he's going to clearly take the top off of a defense. The problem is going to be, can he stay healthy? Can he stay out there enough for us to do what we need him to do in order for our offense to click? I don't think Odell is 100% yet. That's my problem with Odell. Yeah, I don't think he's ready yet. I just don't. I mean, I think by the end of the year, come playoffs, he might be close to 100%. But as of right now, I don't think he trusts his knee enough yet. I don't think he's 100%. So I still say go get. I mean, to be honest, I would get both of them, right? I mean, I don't know though, but I also, again, I was very pleased with the kid Stoner that I saw on our practice squad, and I know I'm not the only one that said something about him for sure. So that'll be interesting to see what Mayock and company does. I don't. I mean, I'm glad they didn't have a knee jerk reaction. That's the number one thing I will say. And everybody was there were a lot of people in the groups pissed off, right? Oh my God, they didn't make a deal. They knew. Anytime you make a decision like that, a knee jerk decision with players, it never works out. At least not where I can see somebody just jumps in. Don't get me wrong, you do have some scenarios where that's the case. Perfect example is the Titans, right? When your boy Derrick Henry goes down, you know, you got to go grab somebody ASAP. And Adrian Peterson, why not? You might get a little bit out of him. You might get a glimpse of what he was what he was in the past. Clearly, he's not going to be the same running back he was in his prime, but I think he'll pick up a little bit of the slack. And truth be told, I don't think Derrick Henry's going to be out that long. I don't know if he has to have surgery. That's one thing. But from what I heard, you're talking 6-7 weeks. That kid will be back the end of the season, getting ready to start in the playoffs. So these guys are freak of natures. This day and age, they bounce back real quick when it comes to injuries and surgery and all that good stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. Um, Trying to think. I mean, what do y'all think about that trade when it comes to getting a Miller out of our division? I was ecstatic about that. Um, I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, I put the Rams as a front runner with that. Um, I I get it. I don't. Yeah, I wish we would take some of their plays out of their playbook. Meaning, um, you know, grab grab the top players that we need for the positions we need. Right? It would have been real cool if we could have got Mac back, another defensive lineman that's a top D lineman. I mean, I think that secures our defense. And yeah, we definitely can talk about our defense. I think we have one of the top secondaries in the NFL right now. I believe our defense is also ranked in the top 10, right? I mean, the offense as well. And we could potentially be the top seed, like my man Freeman say, right? crucial weeks ahead for sure, my dude. I mean, absolutely, we can be in first place. Not only the division, but the conference. And that would be huge. It's a guaranteed playoff game at home, right? At least one. I would hope. Excuse me, two. But yeah, we'll see. I think this year is special. I mean, it's gonna have its ups and downs. What season doesn't? But I think we're still on track to do what we came to do. At the minimum, I honestly think we're in the AFC game. I just do. Um, yeah, I think we're in the AFC game, AFC title game. Um, yeah, I bet on it too. So put my money where my mouth is. So we'll see, we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I was happy to see Von Miller gone. I'm not happy because I think that's who we have to see to win it. And that ain't gonna be easy. Obviously, the Rams are. I don't know anybody else that believes it's not the Rams to beat. Of course, you're gonna have those cowgirl fans, right? Get on my nerves and just swear that they're gonna win everything as always. They're already tweeting and hollering and hooting about the Braves winning, and the last time the Braves won, guess what happened? The Cowboys won the Super Bowl as well. So blah blah blah. Who cares? I don't see it happening. Um, I can't wait for this Thanksgiving Day game. Oh, I cannot wait. That game is gonna be epic. Absolutely epic. But yeah, I'm happy to see Von gone. I mean, the Donkeys are the one of the dumbest teams today right now. I don't understand it. They went from having the best secondary to like the worst overnight. They're worse than the Chiefs from that respect, in my opinion. They had a better defense than the Chiefs last year, particularly the secondary. They had a nickname, right? You don't get nicknames as secondaries unless you are dope. That I mean, non-existent right now. Yeah, so a lot of that is coaching, in my opinion. Um, yeah, they need to get rid of their old coach. They need to get rid of everybody as far as coaching. Just start fresh, scratch. They got some great pieces, but just making dummy moves. I get it though. I mean, Von Miller for 2 picks. He's on his way out too. So I think that was a smart move. That was absolutely a smart move. But with the coaches, what they've been doing, secondary falling apart. Yeah, I don't know. They got that kid Williams running back. Him and Gordon, that's a nice 1-2 punch. I think the Williams kid he's got a shot to be something special. Um, yeah, watching him, that was a treat. I'll be honest. Being a running back, yeah, that was a treat getting to watch him tote the rock. That was pretty cool. So, but yeah, I think we, I think we'll be fine. I think, uh, I think that we'll move forward easy. We have the Giants this week. Who do we have on the 14th? I don't remember. You know what? I'm gonna look at our schedule just because I want to discuss it a little bit. Later schedule. Let's talk about some potential gotchas. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm tripping. The 14th is the Chiefs. That is such a huge week. I don't know how I forgot that one. We got a tough 3 games coming. Actually, we got a tough 5. This is where it gets real, right? This is where the season is make or break. As Bill said, you are absolutely right, brother. This is crucial. I mean, bottom line is this Giants game is an absolute must win. Period, point blank. Um, that puts us at 6-2, but then the schedule gets rough. We got the Chiefs. Don't let them being sorry fool you. Yes, we're at home. It's going to be a big weekend. Marcus Allen in town. He's got a signing on the 13th. I mean, it's just going to be an epic weekend against the Chiefs on the 14th. But then we turn around. another home game, but it's the Bengals, man. And don't sleep on the Bengals. I've been telling people they are for real. They are the real deal, and it's going to be a hard team to beat. It's not going to be a cakewalk, um, not at all. And don't think that Jets game, right? Don't let that fool you. Um, People are going to lose games for whatever reason, but yeah, that team is scary in my opinion. The Bengals are absolutely scary. And then, right, we got to go to that Jerry World, man. Jerry World is not going to be, it's going to be a shootout. I swear that game is probably going to be 49 to 50. That's my expectations. I think it'll absolutely be a gunslinging shootout. I think Carr and Prescott will have just perfect games. It's Thanksgiving, it's fireworks. What I love about that is I'm actually going to that game with my best homie from the house back in CT, as well as my coach, one of my best coaches growing up, man. My first coach in junior college. Him and his wife was going to the game with us as well. We had those founders seats, best seats in the house. Yeah, that's gonna be epic. But yeah, we got that game right, and then we turn around and we have to play Washington at home. It's a game we absolutely should win, but and I know their defense isn't as good as it was last year again, and that's so weird. Certain defenses, I mean, they just fallen flat from last year. The Redskins had a really good squad defensively, from what I remember, anyways. Maybe it was just a few games I watched. I'm not sure, but bottom line is they had a good defense. They've been slacking this year, but to me, that's the trap game. If we want to talk about, a trap game, that's gonna be it. Um, that's gonna be nuts. And then, right after Washington, guess where we're going? December 12th, we're going to Kansas City. Our schedule is brutal. You got Kansas City in Kansas City, right? December 12th. And then guess what? We got to go somewhere cold yet again. Cleveland. I mean, super cold. Again, another trap game. Probably going to be below zero. I'm not going to that game. I've already decided. I've looked at tickets. I'm absolutely not going to Cleveland. I don't want to go to Cleveland. There's nothing in Cleveland that I want to do at all. So Cleveland, no. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. I don't want to sit inside at Cleveland. That even the tickets, they only had the lowest of the club seats. They didn't have any of the higher tier club seats, with all inclusive and so forth. I mean, I get it. It's the Raiders, so all the teams were playing away. No different than the Cowboys games. I mean, there's very few seats for the Cowboys games. And yeah, I don't see much for Cleveland. I don't see much for the Chiefs either. But I am going to Arrowhead. I do have club seats because I expect to be sitting inside for most of that as well. But yeah, we got the Browns December 19th. And again, now we got to go back home and we got to deal with the Donkeys December 26th. That's not going to be easy. Again, it's a division game. Then we finish the season with the Colts in Indianapolis. I'll be there. And then the Chargers at home where we can hopefully get revenge. And I'm praying that the Loge seats open up. For the people that don't know what the Loge seats are, that is that next level of VIP at home at Allegiant Stadium. I do have a little video up. I actually have a couple of videos. I am going to post a few more. The artwork, the walls, I mean, just impeccable. Our stadium is unbelievable. I think it has the most character. And I mean, for obvious reasons, right? I mean, our team runs deep when it comes to our fans. We have the best fans in the game, period. Bottom line, there are no better fans. There are no more loyal fans. There are no more crazier fans. It's Raiders, and that's that. So, yeah, it's I'm hoping that I can get the loge seats for that Chargers game. It's the last regular season game. I expect us to be in the playoffs. I absolutely will be at the playoff games. Uh, I don't care what it costs. I will find a way. It may be the first time that I won't be sitting and sitting in club seats and so forth, but that's okay, right? It's playoffs, and playoffs tickets are going to be astronomical. I actually had a conversation with someone from the Cowboys today, um, because obviously we bought all these seats from the founders side of things. They gave me a call talking about some tickets that they have. And obviously, I'm going to all the Raiders games, so it doesn't make sense for me to get those tickets outside of it being an investment when it comes to the Cowboys. But I am thinking about it because, yeah, Jerry World is badass. It's I still give it the best stadium in the NFL. Period. Um, Bottom line, I mean, it's older, right? It's older than all the other new stadiums, and it has more. It just as much character, if not more. I mean, it's classic. It's over the top. Everything about the facilities is just absolutely beautiful, completely awesome, well designed. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about Jerry World, and it's an exciting place to watch a game, and they are absolutely making the playoffs too. I can't imagine they won't. So, and after discussing the ticket situation with them, they yeah, playoff tickets skyrocket. Bottom line, point blank, period. I got a little education on how the licensing and all that stuff works. What's cool about Dallas is they actually allow you to finance. So if you really, really want to go about it that direction, you can do that and finance. The whole license, if you will. And that license is good for 18 years. So the difference, though, every stadium is different. They all run things differently. Um, Unfortunately, when it comes to the Raiders, and I don't blame them, everything gets paid up front. Bottom line, point blank. Um, yeah, your seat, your license, all of that stuff gets paid up front. No, no financing or anything unless you figure out a way to do that on your own. But yeah, so that's what it is. Me personally, I don't know. I think even if I were season ticket holder and the licensor for our stadium, I would probably end up still seeing what I could do and put my tickets online for sale, because I personally do like sitting in all different areas of the stadium. So far, I've sat somewhere different every time, and I've absolutely enjoyed it. You meet new friends every time, new fans, right? And then some of the same. You build these relationships with the people that do sit in the same seats, as well as the people that work there. That's what I really love about going to our stadium as well. You really feel like you're at home, like home. You same people working the doors, for your food, your drinks. You build that relationship, and that's important for the fans. You need and you want that for sure. It keeps them coming, and I think eventually we will have an outstanding crowd as time goes on for Raider Nation for sure. So yeah, wow, we've been live 34 minutes already. Um, but yeah, I think the schedule. This is where it gets hard. I mean, the first half was hard. I mean, there's a reason why I think we had the third hardest schedule in the league this year. I mean, bottom line, that schedule is brutal. I mean, the Giants is supposed to be a cakewalk, right? But that can be considered a trap game too, right? It may be 40 degrees for all I know. Again, with my luck, that's probably going to be. It'll probably snow, and I'll get stuck in New York. But it's not a cakewalk. You know, especially with all of the stuff that's going on. It's not going to be an easy win. Like I say, you got Chiefs, Bengals, Cowboys, Redskins, Chiefs, Browns, Broncos, Colts, Chargers. That doesn't get any harder than that. So, and if we can win the key games we need to win, if we win our division games, yeah, it's a wrap. I think we absolutely are, if not at the top of the AFC, in second place. We'll get for sure one playoff game. Yeah, and we'll see what we can do. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll see what we can do from that respect. But yeah. So Giants. We want to talk Giants. Now that we don't have rugs, yeah, I really say this is a game that we work on our running game. Absolutely, um, going to need to pass the ball, but I think it's time to really focus on the running game. No matter how bad it is, no matter how hard it hurts. This is actually a game where if they game plan accordingly that way, you will not see me complaining about not pushing the ball downfield, not right? Because the bottom line is you need a balanced offense. You need to find a way to run the ball. Period. There's no way you're getting to the Super Bowl without a running game. Um, you tell me the last time there was a team that got to the Super Bowl without some kind of running game. That's on both sides, right? The AFC and the NFC. There's got to be some kind of balance, and we started off on the wrong foot. No pun intended, right? Jacob's turf toe and ankle. So yeah, we started off on the wrong foot right there, and it's been a rough running game. I wonder what our stats are. I need to hire an assistant so I can start passing out these questions and getting answers. I wonder what our stats are for our running game. I would assume at best in the middle of the pack for the whole league. And I'm gonna assume below. I'll bet we're probably what 17th, 18th, maybe if we're lucky. Total guess, just off the top of my head, but I would think we're ranked pretty low in our running game, and obviously we're going to be ranked super high in our passing game. I mean, Carr's been lighting it up. He's second ranked quarterback right now, yards, etc. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. We do need our running game now, and I think the Chiefs we can establish it there as well. And that's the thing. That's why I think it's important to do it with the Giants. Really get something going, so that way when we go into this Chiefs game, we can do whatever we want and not worry about them. I think our defense is going to show up that game as well. I think everybody has it out for the Chiefs. They, for whatever reason, they just thought they were right. They've been talking all this craziness about, you know, how Mahomes is going to pass Tom Brady with a amount of Super Bowls. I mean, just gibberish. I mean, they do nothing but stack offensively and have a zero on defense. And now it's absolutely showing. And there's no way, again, there's no way you're winning without a defense. When Kansas City won, they had a damn good defense um, when they won the Super Bowl. And even when they lost the Super Bowl, right? They went back to back, they lost, right? But bottom line is they don't have the same defense. They don't have the same offense, right? They don't even have the same offensive line. And that's where they're going to start running into problems. You can't pay Tariq Hill. You can't pay, right? Mahomes, you can't pay. I mean, Kelsey, you can't pay all these guys and keep all those guys intact. They're going to want to go get that money. They got the rings already, right? They already have the ring. If they're smart, anyways, in my opinion, um, you've already reached the highest pinnacle of the sport. Why not get your money and be comfortable? So they're going to be struggling for a while. Yeah, see, thank you, Bill. Running game is ranked 29th. That is not a surprise to me. I would have. I was trying to be modest. I'm an optimist, right? Glass half full kind of guy. So I I expected us to have a terrible running game based on what I'm seeing without looking at any of the stats. So again, when it comes to this Giants game, I don't care if the score is 7-3. Um, I think that needs to be a major focus. I think our offensive line, I think we need to come together as a team, right? Just in general, all these blows we're taking and really focus on the run. We have to get that number into the 15s, 14s, 13th ranked run game if we're going to do anything. And that's just facts. Again, I could be wrong, but I would bet that all Super Bowl teams had a decent running game, at least above 15th, ranked above 15th. Again, super duper guess, but I think I'm gonna be right with that. So, oh yeah, I need to post the link. I don't think I posted the link for people to join. Yep, here we go. I won't post this link because now it is definitely time to chat it up. Please feel free to click on that link in the comments and join when you get a chance. But yeah, we'll keep chatting it up. Yeah, so running game has to go down. Have to get that. Um, that's an absolute must. And of course, we obviously have to find our number one receiver, Brian Edwards. Right? Maybe he steps up. Maybe he becomes the number one receiver. Right? Maybe it's his time. And maybe Zay fills his shoes. Right? Hunter, it's my guy. Um, absolutely think he is he's a solid receiver every which way. But to be a number one guy or even a number two, I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of like that six man, right? You have that guy that's on the basketball team. You start him and he's garbage. It never works out. But the minute he's the six man off the bench, everything kicks, everything pops. That's how I see Hunter Renfro. I don't see him as a star in any other position than what he does right now, meaning the slot. He does all the dirty work, right? He runs every route. He runs across the middle. He's not afraid. He catches everything. But trying to put him as a number one or even a number two, I don't think that's gonna work well for him. I just don't see that type of game out of him. But definitely give it up for Hunter Renfro. That's my guy. Um, I really like that kid. Yeah, and he's doing great for us. So we'll see. Um, yeah, we'll see how that works out. But I think Zay is going to step up. That's really what I think is going to happen. I think Zay may step up and surpass Brian Edwards. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm not sold on him. I just don't know. I don't know where he is, Edwards, when it comes to I still have that drop in the back of my mind. Oh, that drop was horrible against Chicago. I mean, we had a chance, but yeah, it just never looked good. And that drop solidified the loss. It was tough. It was tough for me to deal with that one and Edwards. So I'm a little gun shy when it comes to talking about him and seeing where he is and how he's gonna fit for us for the long haul. Um, so that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. There's a lot of things we have problems too. I don't know. I think Derek Carr will take a team friendly extension. I don't think he'll do anything crazy or want anything crazy, right? He understands. He's got the money, right? He understands that in order to win a Super Bowl, we need linemen, right? We need offense and defensive linemen. These people cost money, and if he gets a big, huge check, there's going to be no money for that. So I think Carr takes a team friendly uh, you know extension, and we go out and we get some more guys. If not this year, it absolutely will be next year. I think next year, there's no question we'll be in the top. We'll be the team to beat Um, I think the Rams are gonna run into their own problems, right? Sure, they might win it this year, but they're gonna have to pay people too, and that's not gonna work out. At least that's my thoughts. I don't think they're gonna be able to keep everything they have right now and continue. So we'll see how that works. Yeah, we'll see how that works. I don't see it working, but yeah, we'll have some problems. Jacobs, running backs are a dime a dozen. I don't know if you can see, but I got this little cheap jersey. I don't know where. Man, I was up late. Amazon, it's a killer. Or it might even been Facebook or something, but some kind of surprise Raider package I ended up buying, and it took like 2 months to get here. I actually canceled it, got my money back, but apparently it showed up today. And I'm glad I canceled and got my money back because it's nice to see that jersey on the wall, but it's a really cheap jersey. I wouldn't wear that out. So yeah, it'll be a staple in here. It's part of the decor, of course, of the room. But yeah, I don't think we're going to keep Jacobs. I think he's going to want some crazy, um, you know, extension, and we're not going to have the ability to pay him. So yeah, I'm okay with parting with Jacobs. Running backs this day and age are truly a dime a dozen, and it is what it is, man. So we'll find another one, right? We'll draft somebody. Running backs, you don't have to worry about. Um, I actually will worry about wide receiver before I would a running back as well as a tight end. But I mean, we're stacked at tight end. There's no way we lose Waller. I think Waller is a lifer. Um, just like on defense, I think Crosby is a lifer. I don't think those guys are going anywhere. Um, but cornerbacks, I'm scared. I think we'll lose. We'll lose some secondary, right? Again, we have a great second. When you have that good of a secondary, bottom line is long term, you tend to not be able to pay everybody. So, right, Moeller, or Hobbs, Abram, Mullen, we just got too much. Hey, it'll be nice if we can find a way to keep everybody, but I just don't see it long term, if you will. Let's just hope we get our Super Bowl before things start to get picked apart. So, yeah, that's offense, that's defense, that's what I think we should do for the Giants. Man, I'm still a little bent out when it comes to Ruggs, man. I got his jersey. I haven't got a chance to wear it yet. I don't even know what to do with that. What do I do with that jersey now? That's a question. That's a question I'm going to post for all the Raider groups because it's an honest question. What do you do with that jersey? I actually was going to wear it this week. It was going to be the jersey of choice for the Giant Stadium, but I don't want to do that. I don't think that's a good idea. Um, just like I kind of wanted to wear it tonight, even, and kind of just to, farewell, if you will. I know it sounds, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm at a loss from that respect. I don't know what to do. Just leave it hanging up with the tags on it. I don't know. So that's a question for you guys out there in the Raider Nation world. What do I do with this Henry Ruggs jersey? I don't think I can wear it anymore. So we'll see. Maybe I can. Maybe I'm the one that you know isn't thinking properly, and people will wear it. Maybe in support. I mean, the kid's gonna need some support. Bottom line. I mean, yes, he clearly made a stupid mistake, but he's gonna have to. Yeah, he's gonna have to. Yeah, he's gonna have to figure something out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I won't even go back down that road unless somebody joins to discuss it. So yeah, Giants. I'm going with Carr, man. I'm gonna go with our leader. That's what I'm doing. I got the car jersey. That's what I'm rocking. I'm rocking car, and let's hope that it all works out, and we come together right as a team, and we make things happen and we move forward. That's what I'm hoping. That is what I'm hoping. Yeah, I don't even remember what people did with Antonio Brown's jersey, man. That's Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole different situation now. That's a whole different ball game situation. Um, yeah, I don't think they're in the same category. So, but I am interested to know what people think about you something to this statue. I mean, the guy, it's his first year. It's not even the fifth, what, seventh, eighth game. Yep, still got the tags on it, so we'll figure it out. Yeah. So that's all I got, man. That's all I got for today. Um, it's a little bit more than I have. I'm definitely gonna do a show on Friday before I head out. Saturday night, JFK, flying to JFK, staying at the Courtyard Marriott. Where is it? In Bridge. What is it? Not Bridgewater. Is it Edgewater? Right across. 4 miles from the stadium. Um, yeah, game's at 12, so um, I'm hoping I'll get there by 10 whenever they open the doors. I'm definitely gonna do as much as I can within the stadium as far as getting footage, all that good stuff. I love bringing back information to all you guys when it comes to these stadiums and the good, the bad, the ugly. Whether it's how you get there, whether it's traffic or whatever you may possibly run into. So far, everything's been great as far as away stadiums. We all know about the dumpster fire. Please share that. And I'm still waiting to get my money back from that game. You can't advertise and force people to pay for VIP and not get VIP service. So I'm still salty about that, and will be for the whole season. I'll probably be talking about this game one opening 2022. So so be prepared. Yep, absolutely. But yeah, we'll get into more of other teams on Friday as well. We'll get into the trades and you know what people did, what people didn't do. I'm shocked at the whole Deshaun Watson deal. I still don't understand that no one picked him up. But what makes me understand it is the reality that the people that have the ability to pick him up knows that he'll probably be out. That's the only thing that makes sense. I mean, nobody wants to do it. Who wants to give up all of that to watch a guy sit on the sideline for a year because of his legal issues? So I think that's what's going on there. Hey, maybe we'll find out more, um, before Friday hits, and we can discuss it then. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit more on the fantasy side. Yeah, we'll start talking more about the game, obviously, as well. I think everyone's healthy. I believe everyone's healthy. So, yeah, I mean, it's time. I want to see Cognito back. I think he definitely changes the offensive line in a great way. Um, I think the run game immediately goes bonkers once he comes back. I could be wrong, but I just have a feeling his crazy behind is going to get things in order from that respect, for sure. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Really excited. We should have a good game this week. We should have a really good game this week. So, all right, Raider Nation, this is a great show. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. If you haven't noticed, I got myself a new board, trying to figure this stuff out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't like that one. Alarm, that's pretty cool. Heartbeat. Hopefully, we're not on that at all. this season. At 5-2, we go 6-2 this week. We'll never have to hear the heartbeat. Life support. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you. Enjoyed you. Raider Nation, T Crump is out.